Guys, welcome back to another video. So guys, today I'm dressed like your mommy because apparently I'm gonna be doing mommy and giving mommy vibes. Where is that remote for my, I can't see it. Anyway, I just feel this lights is not lighting enough. That's why I'm looking for my ring light remote. But I hope you guys are seeing me, Shasha. Anyway guys, welcome back. My name is Linda Frank. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing by hitting that red subscribe button, of course, and getting yourself subscribed. So what am I talking about today? Today I'm talking about the reason as to why, or this other video today, it has many faces, like faces of a coin. It has like two faces, this side and that side, but it depends with your opinion. I'm not saying you should agree with me, but I just feel like, I don't know how to put it. Some people these days, most women these days will tell you marry for money and not for love. Some people will also say, when you marry, don't marry somebody that gives you butterflies, that it's not healthy. Some people will say a lot of things, but I want to give you my opinion, like my honest opinions, okay? My honest opinion for this video would be, marry somebody that gives you peace of mind and somebody you're compatible with, somebody that is understanding, somebody that respects you. Never you lower your standard because of money. Let me tell you, one fact that many people think to overlook: when you marry a man that is already self-made, the man knows very well that it's because of his money that you are marrying him. You are not going to see any respect from this man. 98% chances are you're not going to see any form of respect. And the way women were created, because you're not seeing any respect, you're not giving any respect either. You're holding back on your feelings, you're holding back on your emotions. Like, instead of investing in the relationship, you're actually harvesting. Like, you're looking for what to keep for yourself. Now, I came through one video the other day where the man, it was a TikTok live where the man was complaining that he married a woman when he had like 3 or 4 cars, and then he suddenly lost everything, and the woman just lost interest on him. And then the woman traveled abroad, of which is the woman's family that sponsored her traveling abroad. And she left this man, and the man has been calling her for over a month now. She's just, the phone is ringing but she's not picking. And I'm like, this woman did not love you. This should tell you that this woman followed what you had materially. You were already self-made, and that's what brought her. And now, because the money she followed is no longer there, she has no reason to stick with you. Because if you follow money, the day that the money is not there, you won't have any reason to stay. You won't have any reason to stick around. You can't be patient with a person. You'll be like, you want this thing right now, here and now, because that is what you followed, you see. So most times people would advise you to marry for money, but I doubt if the people advising you to marry for money are actually happy, or actually truly happy, or if they actually married for money in the first place, or if they already married and money found them. Personally, I'm that kind of person that will not say I'm marrying you for money. I marry somebody that gives me peace of mind, even if I'm not marrying you for money or for love. When I married my husband, I did not marry for either money or love. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that when I got married when I had suffered a heartbreak. And I was in a point in my life where I had given up on relationships. It was the last thing in my mind. Like, God just carried my husband and brought him to me. I did not go looking for him, because relationship was the last thing in my head. I was like, where I am in life right now, I don't even want relationship anymore. In fact, I want to go and sell my things in the city and travel back to my hometown and just go and stay with my parents and focus on my life. I didn't want any relationship whatsoever. So I didn't marry my husband for money, neither did I marry him for love. But as you may know, love normally grows, but that only applies to women. When you marry a man and you always stay with him, he's always taking care of you, he's nice to you, and you see like this man literally like worship the ground you're stepping on, and you have 1 child, 2 children, you are prone to fall in love with this man. And that's why even in traditional African society, they used to do arranged marriage, and it used to work. They will just plan with one man. When your mommy will now send you to the market or to the river, and they are planned with one man to send some boys to come and carry you. Before you reach the river, they will now carry you. They will go and put you in one man's house, and you are now married from that day henceforth. That's why most of them got married at 15 years, 17 years. They were already married. 19, somebody is already giving birth at 18, 19. And if you see those people now, they look younger because they gave birth earlier in life. But the bottom line is, with women, it's easier to fall in love with a man after some time. You are prone to. But with men, it's not like that. That's why you see, for instance, let me just use this example because I think it's something that many people will relate to. The example of Yul Edochie and his first wife, May. Now, I was browsing yesterday through Instagram, and I saw a comment where somebody saw Yul and Judy clubbing, and the guy was so much all over Judy, was even kissing and smooching her in the club. And the guy dropped a comment and said, "Does it mean that you never loved Queen May?" And my answer to you would be yes, he never did. Why? Because according to Pete's story, there's one video where Pete said, Pete Edochie is Yul Edochie's dad, in case you don't know. He said that him and May's father were friends. So because of this Igbo tradition, there are some friendships that are so tight that you feel like we need to strengthen it more by making our children to get married to each other. And that is the problem. When you force your children to get married to each other because you feel that you guys are friends, when they outgrow you, they might decide to walk out of that relationship. It takes balls, it takes guts, because of course it will come with backlashes, just like Yul Edochie is receiving backlashes every day. But it's the truth. Not everybody will be willing to stay and die in that marriage, because marriage is a lifetime something. And it's very hard to do it with somebody you literally feel nothing for, just because you feel your family makes her feel entitled to you just because they are close to your dad. Excuse ya. My dad and your dad might be buddies, but it doesn't affect my emotions. Like, it doesn't make me love you more or less. If I didn't love you before, it can't make me love you more. And if I loved you before, it can't make me love you less. Do you get? So from all the videos I've been seeing, an indication, it's obvious, even though Queen May's lovers don't want to accept that this guy never loved May in the first place. And maybe May knew, and that's why she's not even bothered to be coming online to be retaliating or talking anything, because she's the one wearing the shoe. She was in that marriage, and maybe she saw that the way this guy has been treating Judy is not close to how he used to treat me. But even if I come out and cry about it, I'll look stupid in the eyes of the guy. So for me to save my little dignity and self-respect left, yes, mama, and self-respect left, let me just keep quiet so that the matter will just die. But the truth, to me, I feel like this guy never actually loved me, and that's because it was an arranged marriage. This is my opinion, so please argue with your keyboard. Don't come on my comment section to come and be telling me whether he loved me or did not love. If you feel he loved me, he doesn't love you, that's your opinion. But from what me I've seen, because what I know, men never pretend. They're not like women that will say, let me be hiding his shame. They don't hide shame. Oh. Men don't pretend. It's either they're into you or they're not into you. It's either they love you or they don't love you. Do you get it? And you could see even from backtracked videos where Yul and May went to club to chill. It wasn't all over her. In fact, there's one video I watched where people are the ones psyching him that he should shower May with money. And even from how May was dancing with him in the club, you could feel that there's a wall between these two people. But because the guy is a celebrity and they're trying to do something, the woman is just trying to be happy around him, but she wasn't actually happy. I just feel like ever since Yul walked out of May's marriage, she's more happy. And as Pastor M may always say, marry a man that makes you fly. If he's not making you fly, he's not your man. Now, look at it from this perspective. May has always been married to this guy. It's the same May that is moving mountains today. The same May that is making his own inventions of beauty products. The same May that is having endorsement jobs back to back. The same May that is traveling all over the world. Paris today, US tomorrow, UK next tomorrow. The same May that has been married to this man for God knows how long, and she never did all this. Did you guys know May before she separated from Yul Edochie? You didn't. That should tell you that this guy wasn't the right guy for this girl. The girl has been sitting on her talent all this while because she got married to the wrong man. This man could have married her because it was an arranged marriage, but it was not her rib. And because the man was feeling like, I don't want to disappoint my father, he just decided to, play along, let families have peace and know that you're married to so and so. But he wasn't happy. And that's why he was cheating with Judy for as long as it has been said. I don't know, but people have allegedly said that this guy and Judy, you don't taste since they chop each other for that industry. And even May's friends who know or who knew about it didn't bother to tell her, because who knew May now? Nobody knew her. She was always at home, taking care of things at home in the back scene. Even though they say she's the one that made Yul, I don't know about that. The only thing I know is that if not because Pete is a very big name in the Nollywood industry, nobody would have supported Yul. And because Yul also proved himself because of his talent, people now knew him. I don't know those who say May made him how, apart from the fact that he gave birth to beautiful kids for the guy. Because I just feel like the woman was never herself in that marriage. She was never allowed to do herself and outdo herself and just be happy and live the life. It's now that she's separated from the guy that she's actually living the life. So what am I saying? Some people may differ. They may say marry for money, but I've already told you, if there is no money again and you married for money, even that guy will be suffocating you. This goes equally to those men who marry women for money. That woman, you're only tripping for her because of the money and the lifestyle she's funding you with. The day maybe she's sick and she can no longer make the money, you can't even stand her to stay and say, let me take care of her. You can't. Do you get it? So no need to frustrate yourself. Just go to somebody that you marry. And also to parents, allow your kids to choose who they want to marry by themselves. But before they do that, educate them. Let them know that marriage is for better, for worse. Only when somebody wants to kill you that your life is in danger. And only when somebody is doing infidelity in marriage and faithfulness back to back, cheating back to back, that one the Bible accepts for you to leave. If it is a deal breaker for you, leave. Personally, cheating is not my deal breaker, even though it will make me feel very bad. But I always believe that you have your own thing that you're using to cheat. You are not tying me down. If it's cheating you want us to cheat, even me, I can follow you and cheat. It's not a big deal. But my deal breaker normally is a man who is battering me, a man who is beating me, a man who is disrespectful, and I don't have an opinion. Mom, give Maya what she wants, please. Bring her own koi for her and spoon. Sorry guys, my daughter just woke up and she's grumpy. Mommy, let him bring your koi for you. Bring Mama's koi please. I always feel like a man who is disrespectful, who will not allow me to fly, will not allow me to do what I like, he will not allow me to associate with people that I want to associate with. Because let me tell you, we are married, we are partners, I'm not your kid, and you met me all grown up, and you married me, I was never pregnant with any child out of marriage. So it's not like I'm promiscuous that you'll be thinking I can't trust this girl enough. And ever since you married me, I've not given you any reason to doubt my loyalty and my faithfulness. I've always tried, promise, bring it now. I've always tried to be respectful and submissive to you. Give it to her. Bring water. I do my things reasonably, I know my boundaries. At least I respect the people I'm supposed to respect, and I also do my job as a wife. I don't give you any reason to complain, you understand? So I don't see the need as to why. Take this thing and give to her. Take. I don't see the need as to why you will be suffocating or choking me and doubting me. Do you get? So to me, my deal breaker always is or would be a man who doesn't allow me to fly, doesn't take my opinions, because we are partners. You cannot be making all the decisions concerning my life as if I'm your child. I'm not. And if you are not respecting me, you're embarrassing me in front of people, in front of your family members, in front of your friends, you're not making them to rank me where I should be ranked, because I know myself, I know my capacity, my capability, and I have my standards. And if you're always thwarting my boundaries, you feel like you cannot observe my boundaries, you don't want me to be where I've put my life to be. No, it's a no for me. I can't take it. You can cheat, I can forgive you, but that particular one, beating me, downsizing me, overlooking my opinion and making me feel small, I can't take it any day, anytime. So please, these are my opinions, purely my opinions. Comment down below, give me your own thoughts and opinions. Subscribe if you haven't, and let me thank you once again if you watched this video to this point. Thank you so much. May God bless you and give you your heart desires. Comment, let me know what you learned. Let me know what you agree on or what you concur with me on, and what you feel like, this one kidogo, I beg to differ. Let me know. Thank you so much, and let's meet on the other side. Bye, guys.